Congratulations, you're now a Renault ZOE owner. Now I know it can be a bit daunting getting used to a new car, let alone an electric one. But fear not, I'm here to run you through some essentials that'll get you up and running in no time at all. First up, let's look at how to get in. You'll need this keycard, and there are two ways you can lock and unlock the car.
There's the traditional way, using these buttons on the keycard.
Or there's the hands-free way, where you can keep the keycard in your pocket and use the button on the door to open the car.
To lock it, you can just walk away from the car.
And if you want to charge your ZOE, you'll need to open the flap at the front here using this button.
This one allows you to preheat or pre-cool the car from the outside before you get in for 5 minutes. To use this function, the battery needs to be over 25% charged.
For more advanced preconditioning, you can always use the ZE Service app, which allows you to precondition the car to be ready for a certain time while it's still charging.
As an example, that's great for cold winter mornings when the car can simply defrost the windscreen and heat up before you even get in.
So we've made it into the vehicle. Next step, how do we start the motor? Well, as long as you have your keycard in the car, your ZOE will be able to start.
Now let's look briefly at the gear stick. You'll see you've got P for park, R for reverse, N for neutral, and D for drive. To start the motor, you need to put the gear shift lever into position P. Once this is done, you simply push the brake with your foot and press the start-stop button.
That means we are good to go, and you'll also see a ready signal on the dashboard. That's it, no revving engines required. Next up, let's have a look at what services you'll have at your fingertips with the Renault R-Link.
You press here to turn it on, and you'll see you have a range of features.
Probably the most popular feature on the R-Link is the navigation.
Within this feature, you'll be able to enter a postcode, and your ZOE will do the rest for you. It will also help you find charge points near where you are, near your destination, or even on your route if you need to top up on the way.
And with My TomTom Live, you can get live traffic updates, info on speed cameras, as well as find charging stations.
This is the phone menu.
The first thing you'll want to do is connect your phone via Bluetooth so that you can make calls using the hands-free feature.
To do this, go onto Settings, click Manage Devices and add your device. Make sure both the car and your phone's Bluetooth are switched on.
Once your phone's connected, you'll be able to use ZOE's voice recognition system whilst driving.
The system can also show you your recent call history, as well as your phone book. This button takes you into multimedia. From here, you can preset your favourite radio stations and also play music from your phone or other devices via USB, auxiliary cable or Bluetooth. Plus, you can safely scroll through your music choices using the control behind the steering wheel. This is a great feature in the ZOE.
It helps you to understand the energy consumption levels of your vehicle in real time and see how your driving style affects energy levels. It also gives you eco-driving tips to get the very best out of your battery.
It also allows you to manage the charging schedule so you decide when your ZOE should start charging, making sure you benefit from cheaper overnight electricity. Here you have the comfort timer, so you can set the vehicle to precondition every morning at around 7 AM so it's ready when you leave for work. You can also watch your energy flow to see where the energy is going, for example, the motor or heating system. This is the system setting button, and you can personalise the display here. You can also change language and sound settings and activate safety warnings, for example, when driving close to schools. Finally, let's look at this one. It's the Connected Services setting. In here, you can manage all your car apps, for example, Twitter, weather, navigation, live services, and email.
So, onto ZOE's voice. Now, from 0 to 18 miles per hour, your ZOE will make a noise as you drive along to warn pedestrians.
If you hold this button in, it will change the sound. You'll have a choice of 3. If you press it once quickly, you can turn it off.
Having said that, I'd advise keeping it on for safety though.
Now for base control. Let's look at the dashboard. There's lots of great info here to help you manage your journey and driving style. The first thing you can see is the charge level. This will show you how far you're going to get on the current charge. You can see above the battery icon that it will tell you how many miles you'll be able to achieve based on how the car has been driven recently. But also, when you get to a low battery charge, this light here will come on, a bit like a low fuel warning light in a petrol or diesel car.
Now then, let's take a look at the econometer, which shows consumption in real time. So for example, if you accelerate, it shows how much power you're using.
By keeping this in the green section, you'll be driving in an efficient way. If you stray into the yellow section, that's fine, but you'll be using a bit more power. And when you slow down and brake, you'll see it heading into the blue section, which shows power's being fed back into the battery. Clever, eh?
Now this is another good tip. This is a great way of assessing your driving style and to see whether it's optimizing your range.
If you look at the background colour here, it'll give you a clear idea. When it's green, it means you've been driving economically, so you'll go further. If, however, it goes blue, it means it's less flexible. Perhaps you're pushing the car a little more, using up more energy. If it goes purple, you clearly have a need for speed.
Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It just means the energy will be drained faster. So it's a good way to quickly see how your driving style will affect your range.
There's also a button here which will customise the dashboard to how you like it. It's worth just having a play to see how you personally like it displayed.
Now we've got a few more useful buttons.
This one is the Eco button. By pressing this, the car limits power to the motor, so you'll not be going quite so fast, but you will go further. Power to the heating and air conditioning system is also reduced, meaning it'll take a little longer to get to your desired temperature, but again, you'll be doing it more efficiently. When you're in Eco mode, you'll see that the bottom of the dashboard display will turn green and the Eco mode light comes on too.
You can temporarily override the Eco mode by putting your foot to the floor, so there's no reason not to give it a try.
Here's the switch for cruise control and speed limiter. By pressing this and then using the switches on the steering wheel, you can either set a cruising speed or a speed which the car won't exceed.
Now this second function is especially useful in towns because it helps to make sure that you don't exceed the speed limit but still allows you to keep your eyes on the road. If you'd like to learn more about your driving style and charge levels, you can find out your Eco score by accessing the trip report on the vehicle menu. As you can see, it's given me 68 out of 100 for my last journey. Not bad, but definitely room for improvement. So, when you first get your ZOE, take a bit of time to get used to the different functions. Ultimately, they're there as a tool for you to get the most out of your car.
And if you'd like more information, please have a look on the ZOE section of the Renault website.